If you've built your online business the way I teach, building it around content, lead magnets, email list, follow-up email funnel, then you already have a system in place with likely new people joining your list every single day. If that's the case, why not try to maximize the revenue in that email funnel so that you can increase your income without having to go out and do a bunch of new crazy things? There's a lot of money being left on the table in people's email funnels. And today what I want to do is share with you 5 of the simplest things you can do starting today to maximize the revenue in your already existing email funnel. We're going to get super practical today. I think you're going to enjoy it. Let's discuss. Welcome to episode 180 of The Graham Cochran Show, where I'm here to help you build your online business, work less, and live and give more. I'm your host, Graham Cochran. Happy to be with you today. I love these episodes and I love hanging out with you. We're going to dive real deep and get some real practical stuff. We're talking about email funnels today. If you don't have an email funnel or don't know what an email funnel is, let me help you. Your email funnel is the automated series of emails that are pre-written that start going out to the new people who join your email list. They found you online, they liked an episode of your podcast or your YouTube video, and they wanted to go deeper with you. You offered them some gift. It could have been an ebook or a PDF or a video workshop or an auto webinar, and they had to sign up for your email list to get that thing. Now they're on your list. What do? Well, that's how you make money automatically. You have a funnel that over-delivers, establishes your authority, and then pitches your product or products. That's what we're talking about when we talk about email funnel. So you need at least one good, simple email funnel. If you don't have one, I'm going to give you a template you can use to build your first one today. It's my 5-day product pitch email sequence. It's so easy. It's so helpful. It's built around the idea of reciprocity, giving first, adding value first, and then asking for the sale later. It's 100% free. Just go to grahamcochran.com/5days. It's the number 5 and then the word days. grahamcochran.com/5days. Or if you're watching on YouTube, click the link below this video, download it there, and you're going to get my 5-day email funnel. It's a great starter email funnel. I've made a lot of money using this framework, so you can take it and apply it to your content and your products. Okay. Assuming you have either that funnel in place or you have your own funnel in place, hey, first of all, let's just say this out loud at the beginning. All of our funnels are imperfect, mine included, and they could always be better. So what I don't want you to think about is how can I make the perfect funnel? It doesn't exist. And it'll drive you crazy. All you need is a good enough funnel. My funnels are they're okay. I have people that say like they're trying to copy my funnel. I don't know if I would. It's not that great. But I've made a lot of money off of not that great funnels. They're good enough. And you can always iterate and tweak and improve, and they're never officially finished. But don't be obsessive. Don't be a perfectionist when it comes to email funnels. It is a rabbit hole you will never get out of. And the goal isn't to have a perfect email funnel. The goal is to make money and serve people. And you don't need a perfect email funnel to do either of those things. So just getting that out there from the beginning. We're not here to make a perfect funnel. These are just 5 ways to take your existing funnel and bump up the revenue a bit without having to do any heavy lifting. Now, you might already be doing some of these things in your funnel. So that's the other preface. If so, then 2 things for you. 1, do the other things that you're not already doing that I'm going to mention of these 5. Or 2, if you're already doing 1 or 2 or 3 of these things, how can we apply that and do more of that in our funnel? Okay, so I want you to get your wheels spinning there. But if you've just gotten started and you're like, Graham, I've got a funnel, I've got one product, just my one course or a mini course or a membership, that's all it sells. I'm making some sales, but I haven't really gotten more in depth than that, then this is for you. And this is not going to be complicated. I'm not a complicated person. That's the final preface, is I just have one simple funnel. I don't do a lot of crazy segmentation. I do very basic automation that maybe sounds more complicated than it is from time to time. But compared to a lot of my peers, I have very simple taste when it comes to funnels and the way I structure my business. So You're not hearing this from a funnel hacker or some mad funnel scientist. I'm just a guy that likes to write a few emails that work, that are strategic with a couple of little automations that makes money for me and that I can go about doing my life, okay? If that sounds like you, then you're in the right place. All of that out of the way, let's dive in. Here are 5 ways, again, you can make more money off of your current subscriber base automatically. Just know that these will make you more money today off of what you currently have. Imagine making more money off of what you currently have and then also getting more people in your email funnel every single week. And then you can really pile on the revenue and you can see how all of this works together in your system of creating more content, reaching more people, getting them on your list, going through this funnel that now makes you more money than it did previously, and you have compounding returns. So this is worth doing. You ready? All right. Revenue maximizer for your funnel number 1 are order bumps. Now, an order bump is, and you've seen these, anytime you go to checkout, let's do an in-person version. You go to the grocery store, you put your groceries on the conveyor belt, they're ringing you up, and right there in front of you, is a bunch of stuff like candy, gum, trashy magazines, little Sudoku book, like whatever it is, random stuff, lighters, Magic the Gathering cards, Pokemon cards, whatever, depends on where you go. They put random stuff at the checkout counter. These are very inexpensive relative to what you're buying, easy to just grab and add it to your order. They don't even try to sell it hard. It's just there. The digital equivalent is, let's say when you go on Amazon.com and you're going to buy a new camera. Let's say you want to buy a DSLR camera. And so you put it in your cart and you go to checkout. At checkout, or once it's in your cart, Amazon pulls up a few different things that are relevant to that camera, like memory cards or a lens cap or a tripod. And these are really lower cost things that would pair very nicely with your camera. And there's a little tick box next to it that says, do you want to add this to your order? You want to add some memory cards? Do you want to add an additional battery? Do you want to add a tripod? Do you want to add a carrying case? You're like, oh yeah, that would make sense. And all you have to do is check it and it adds it to your order. We call this an order bump because it just bumps up your revenue just a little bit. You can do this with your online products. So I'm a Kajabi user. That's what I use for both of my businesses. And Kajabi has order bumps baked in. I'm sure other softwares that like Kajabi do, but I can't speak for them. I only can speak for Kajabi. When you go to Kajabi, to your offer, let's say you're going to sell your online course and it's a lose weight in 90 days course and it's $150. That's an offer you've created in Kajabi that when they pay that amount, they get that course delivered and whatever else you've got set up. There is a checkout section for the offer where you can add an order bump. So when you go to tweak the checkout and you can put what text you want there and you put little graphics. And so what they see when they check out, there is a section where you can add an order bump and it's going to ask you what offer do you want to sell in this order bump. So you'll have to have another offer, but here's what I like to add for order bumps. Very simple. If you have a simple online course, like a $99 course or $150 course or even a $500 course, your order bump can be downloadable worksheets or a companion workbook. These can be PDFs that you sell for $17, $27, $47. You can include little mini videos, okay? I have an order bump for, I sell a membership. And in that membership community, it's helping you grow your business to 6 figures and beyond for online business owners. I have an order bump when you try to join that is my membership site secrets mini training. And it's about a 45-minute video where I was doing a training with one of my students on helping her set up her membership site. And I broke down all the secrets she needs for her membership site. So it's that recording plus a downloadable copy of my launch emails for selling my own membership. So it's like this cool little mini training. I wouldn't even call it a mini course because it's less than an hour. Very, very tight, but I add that for a $47 order bump. And so all you see on the checkout is a checkbox and it says complete your order by adding Graham's membership secrets training. And then it's going to be like a paragraph explaining it, some bullet points, and then just the price. This is a very short sales technique where it's like, it's obvious what it is. Hopefully the name is juicy because you don't have a lot of text. Sometimes certain programs allow you to put images as well for these order bumps, but it should be a low cost relative to what you're selling, no brainer, and they just click the checkbox to add it or not. It's very innocuous. It's very like, hey, like the candy or the gum on the counter, it's right there. You could just grab it or not. No one's even making a big deal about it. Order bumps. Every offer you sell, let's say you only have one product in your funnel, totally fine, your online course. What could be your order bump? If you have a $150 course, what could be your $17, $27, $37 order bump? Do you have a module from another course? Do you have a recording of a coaching session that you've gotten permission from someone to use that you can sell a certain section of? Do you have a PDF workbook that you could put together to help them implement what they learn in the course? Or it's some additional training that goes way deep? Do you have some templates that people could swipe, like swipe copy? Do you have anything like that? Can you do like a case study over the shoulder? Maybe you have a course that's teaching them how to lose weight in 90 days. Could you do an over the shoulder case study of a previous client that you helped them lose weight in 90 days? And you have before and after photos. You walk through what you did with them, and it's just like a 45-minute video, either interview on Zoom that you recorded, or you kind of like going through with a free Loom like software, going through some before and after photos. Here's what they ate. Here's what their workouts were. And it's more of like a case study of what they're going to learn. And so it's got value, but it's different than just teaching the same thing. It's like another way for them to apply it. You could make a simple video, again, with screen sharing software that's free. It could be a 30-minute, 45-minute video, and you could add it for a $17, $27, $37 order bump. Really, really simple. It's just another digital product. It's low cost that they're just like, yeah, I'm going to add that. Order bumps is number one way to maximize revenue in your email funnel. Number two, upsells. We're going to take the concept of an order bump and take it up a notch, and an upsell. So an upsell traditionally will happen after somebody's already agreed to buy the thing. And I'm gonna go back to Kajabi, for example, because again, that's what I use and so many of my students do. In Kajabi, they're at the checkout page. So they've clearly liked something on the sales page or the checkout page. They see the order bump, they either check that box or not. They type in their credit card information and they click buy. So they've literally given you their money. When they click buy, that's when Kajabi, if you have an order bump set up, if you have an upsell set up, that's when Kajabi takes them to this hidden intermediate page. It says, hey, before I get you into the course, I have a special offer for you. And it's a landing page that can have a video or text or both, where you offer them something really juicy that would complement the course well, or complement the membership well, or complement your coaching or whatever you're selling well. But it's going to be a higher price point than an order bump, but it's going to be a steal of a deal. So for example, they could buy your 90-day weight loss course for $150. They may or may not buy your order bump for $27 for the case study and the workbook. Either way, they click buy. Now they can be presented with something else. If you have nothing else to sell, it could be an upsell to one-on-one coaching. So the video or the landing page could say, hey, special offer for you. Thanks for buying this course. I want to give you the chance to do one-on-one mentorship or coaching or feedback with me during your weight loss journey. Normally, I charge $2,000 for a package for coaching, but I'm going to offer 3 calls with you during your journey of these 90 days, a monthly check-in with personalized feedback for only $900 or $500 or whatever you want to do. You could add a discount on your coaching, so you could create some discounted coaching package and offer that as an upsell, where now they're going to spend more with you, but they're going to get that personalized coaching. If you have other digital assets, like other courses, then you could bundle courses together, offer them a discount on a bundle. You could offer them a one-off course at a discount, or a course plus a secret unlocked stuff that no one else can get access to. This could be anything and everything that would complement what they bought. That would be a no-brainer in terms of everybody would want that, but now the price is a bit steeper than the order bump, where they'd really have to stop and think about, is it worth it for me? But they would at least appreciate the offer. And it's another way of saying, let's make your order complete. Like, you've got the course, amazing. Maybe you got the order bump or not, but then my most committed students are also going to get this, and it's going to be a perfect pairing with that. But it's a bigger ask. And the great thing is you're only showing this offer to people who have already clicked buy, meaning they've already typed in their credit card. You know they're serious buyers. So you're not offering this to someone who's kicking the tires. You're offering this to a buyer. So your chances of converting this are much higher. I try to aim for a 20% conversion rate on my upsells. And I didn't say that on the order bumps, but ideally you want to get like a 40% conversion rate on your order bumps, meaning people that are going to buy, 40% of them add the order bump. And then for the upsells, I would like to get up to 20% for the upsells, which is a little high, but 10 to 20% would be a sweet spot for the upsell, especially if it's a premium price. The great thing about Kajabi and other platforms like this is these are one click, meaning they don't have to enter their credit card information again. They can just say, yes, I want to add it to my order, or no, just take me to my product that I bought. They don't have to do anything else. It's that easy. Kajabi has since added the ability to do multiple upsells, not just one, and downsells, meaning if they say, no thanks, Graham, to the high ticket coaching that you upsold and click no, it'll take them to another offer if you want that says, no problem, what about this course for only $99? And you offer them something less expensive. They might go, okay, and then they could buy that. Or they could, decline that as well. You don't want to get crazy annoying, but at least have one offer, ideally have a second one as a downsell if they don't like the upsell. Again, what you're doing here is you're maximizing all the data that we know on buyers. And the buyer data we know is that current customers or previous customers are 16 times more likely to buy something else from you than a non-customer. And those might be conservative numbers. So why not offer more to someone who's already given you their credit card information and do it at the point of sale where they're very interested, they're really dialed into you, and they're hungry, right? That's why you see people offer more at the checkout. That's why you see people offer you a warranty when you buy electronics. They know that you're not going to buy that warranty later because you're going to move on. But right now you're in a buying mood. Why not offer you more? It's the whole McDonald's, do you want fries with that? Would you like to supersize that? Would you like more? And again, think of these words, would you like? When I go to a restaurant, that's a very innocuous way for the waitress or the waitstaff to offer me more. They might say, Mr. Cochran, would you like an appetizer before your entree? Mr. Cochran, would you like another cocktail? Mr. Cochran, would you like to see the dessert menu? I mean, how effortless and non-salesy is that? It's very polite, and it's tossing the ball to me. Would you like more happiness is basically what they're asking. And then I have to go, yes, I would like more happiness. I know I'm going to have to spend more, but they give me the choice. And it's a great, easy way. So all we're doing with upsells and order bumps, but really upsells is saying, would you like to go deeper and have a crazy deal on X? And they have the right to say no or yes. But it's our prerogative to offer them more at the point of sale because statistically they're more likely to buy, and you're going to be able to increase the average order value of your sale. So upsells. Again, you're going to need another offer inside of Kajabi or your other program, whatever you're using. And you're going to need just to create a little upsell page. I recommend a video, but the key is to have a juicy headline and subheadline and make sure that it's a relevant offer for someone that's buying this thing. So we've done order bumps, we've done upsells, and I'd recommend having at least one order bump and one upsell per offer in your funnel. Number 3 way to maximize your email funnel revenue is cart abandonment emails. So a cart abandonment is exactly what it sounds like when somebody abandons the cart. They made it to the checkout page, but they didn't complete. So they were close. So you've got people that maybe go to your sales page. The people that then click buy now, and now they're at the checkout page, are very interested. If they get that far but don't complete the sale, they have abandoned the cart. And so there's a lot of data that shows that cart abandonment emails, basically following up with someone that got that close but didn't finish their order and saying, hey, I noticed you didn't complete your order. Would you like to do so here? The data shows that those emails, although they don't make a ton of money, they convert very high because, again, they're only going out to people that were clearly interested enough to get to the checkout page. They knew the price. They went one step further, and maybe they got distracted. Their kid threw up all over themselves. They got a phone call, or they couldn't find their credit card, or they had second thoughts. Either way, they were really close but didn't buy. There's no reason not to automatically follow up with these people. So again, I'll go back to Kajabi. There's a setting that you can click to add cart abandonment emails. Now, unfortunately, Kajabi only allows you to send one. Ideally, you'd be able to send 2 or 3. But even one cart abandonment email makes a difference. So in Kajabi, you can set it up to go out an hour after they leave the cart, 3 hours, a day after, whatever. You pick a time frame, anywhere between an hour and a day later, and you can adjust that email inside of Kajabi. It's a generic email, but it swaps out the offer. So I say something like in the subject line, "You were so close, ... And then the email says, "Hey, I noticed that you didn't quite finish purchasing X," and it'll fill in the offer automatically. My best students, do X, Y, and Z, or I don't want you to miss out. I think you'll get so much value out of this training. Here's a link to complete your order. It's not creative. It's just get them to open it and remind them that they were so close to buying the thing. If your system has a little bit more control and you can be a little more specific on the offer, AKA not Kajabi, or until Kajabi gets this sort of expanded a little bit, you can get creative by offering people a coupon code or a discount or something if they complete their order. But all you really need to do for these to work is to at least have it turned on. And don't sound robotic, so update the generic language in that email, make it a little more personalized. And it just is a reminder that pops in their inbox and they're like, yeah, I didn't finish purchasing that. And you will see sales go up. Again, this is not going to be life or death money, but you're going to eke out just that much more sales by having this automation set up. Set it up once, you never have to think about it. Cart abandonment emails. And the great thing about Kajabi is you turn this on in one place in the settings, and it applies to all your offers for all time. So it's always on. Very, very simple. All right. So we've got order bumps. We've got upsells. We've got cart abandonment emails. Number 4, follow-up emails. Okay, this sounds generic, but let me explain. Imagine someone goes to your funnel and they don't buy your course. Okay. What we can do is create another email sequence, only has to be 3, 4 emails, and create an automation for people who don't buy the thing in your funnel to offer them something else instead. So if you don't have something else to offer, this may not apply to you. But if you have something else you can offer, this is great. Let me hold up there for a second. There's 2 ways to think about follow-up emails. I'm going to park one way for this 5th and final way. What I want you to think about is follow-up emails for the things they didn't purchase for purchasers. So for example, they are offered your course, 90-day weight loss course. They buy it, but they don't buy the upsell. Why not create some follow-up emails for those people? Very simple to do. You create an automation that says, anytime somebody buys my 90-day weight loss course, but condition doesn't have upsell offer, subscribe them to this email sequence that starts on whatever day. And you could do it the next day. You could wait 5 days if they're going through an onboarding sequence. It's really up to you. But create a simple automation for people who buy my course, but don't buy the upsell or don't buy the order bump. Subscribe them to this email sequence. And that email sequence can be a day, it could be 2 days, it could be 3 days. And it simply says, hey, I'm so glad you picked up my 90-day weight loss course. I noticed you didn't grab the one-on-one coaching offer. I really think you're going to get the most results if you work with me one-on-one, or you didn't grab the bundle of courses that I was discounting. And you're basically giving them another chance to buy the upsell, but it's in an email form and it's a day or 2 or 3 later, or you could have multiple follow-up emails. This is your last chance to get this upsell. And that just links directly to the upsell landing page. Again, they didn't buy it, so they're probably not interested in it. But why not create 1, 2, or 3 follow-up emails, set up the automation once so that it will automatically promote the upsell just 1 or 2 more times to the buyers of the course who didn't buy the upsell, when there's a chance that they might convert if they heard the offer 1 or 2 more times. Very simple to do. And you can take this concept of follow-up emails and extrapolate it out to anything. Again, they bought but didn't buy the order bump. They bought but didn't buy the more expensive tier. They bought but didn't buy the upsell, or they bought one upsell and not the other upsell. this, you can start to get creative here. My whole point being, because emails are automated and you write them once and set it and forget it, and all of these tools like Kajabi have very powerful automations that you don't have to, again, I'm not very creative or clever. I'm not a mad scientist with this stuff. I just want to have a strategic funnel where I do the work once, and it's like having a sales staff that's trained to strategically follow up and gently offer, would you like, and not take no for an answer the first time. Just offer a couple more times, give them some time, offer it maybe in a different way, and then if they still aren't interested, then move on. It's like having that automated sales staff to do it for you at the strategic right intervals. Again, so we're offering order bumps and upsells on every offer. Just by offering more, people are going to spend more money with you. If you don't offer it, they're not going to buy it. But if you offer it, you're going to sell it. Cart abandonment emails, just remind them you were so close. Why don't you buy it? And then follow-up emails. Hey, you bought but didn't get the upsell or the order bump or the upper tier. I'd love to offer it to you one more time. Again, it's just putting a few more offers in front of people's faces. You're more likely to convert more revenue. And number 5, and this is going to play off of the follow-up emails, way to maximize revenue in your funnel is to have or build out an offer journey. So this is where I want you to simply just think about, if you're at the beginning of your journey and you have one product, this isn't going to be as relevant to you. This is for you if you have 2, 3, 4, 5 products. You've been in the game for a couple of years and you're starting to build out your offers, and there's lots of things you'd like to offer. Why not think of your funnel as not just a 1-week thing, but a journey that offers your best offers to your new email subscribers strategically. And it could be just very linear, like first you offer course 1, and then you offer course 2, and then you offer your membership, etc. I've done that. At my longest, I had a 45-day linear email funnel that had 5 offers inside of it, okay? Basically 1 a week. That's pretty rudimentary and crude, but it worked. A little more sophisticated way to do it is to give them a journey to follow, and it's going to be customized to their journey. Now, don't freak out if, again, this is very simple. For example, I have a funnel. People join my list. They get value. They follow the 5-day product pitch email sequence that I share with you that's free. You can click the link below to get it. They're going to get some free value. They're going to get some helpful emails, and eventually it's going to transition to a relevant pitch for my course. It's like, hey, if you want to build your business, this is the course to get, right? It's going to offer them that. If they buy that, then I take them out of the rest of the funnel and have a simple automation that says, hey, follow up with these people that bought my course in 30 days and offer them my membership. Because, this is going to be a good fit. My membership is the right next product for people to buy my course, but not right away, because they need some time to go through the course for 1, implement the course for 2, and then 3, maybe realize, they don't want to do this alone and they need a community. And they would love to ask me questions inside of coaching calls. And they would love to ask other people questions that are very specific and nuanced and have more access to me and other people that are in the same boat. So in 30 days, I have an email sequence that goes out, one simple automation that starts to talk to them about how are you getting along in the course? What are your biggest takeaways? Hey, here's something to think about. Don't go on this journey alone. You might really enjoy my membership. And I open the doors for them to join the membership. And it's a private hidden launch that follows their journey. Again, buyers, 30 days later, they can get offered that. What about people who don't buy my course? Well, let's take them on a different journey. They didn't buy my course. It could be a lot of reasons. It could be that they can't afford it. It could be that they're not that beginner. They already have a product. They've already launched. They don't need my course to start their online business. So I might follow up with them and see if what they want is to join my community, because maybe they already are launched, but they need to scale. So I could offer them my community. And if that's not what they want, then I could then offer them my book. That's only $25. Like, look, maybe you don't want to spend $500. You can buy my book and get started there. All of this can just be had by writing a series of emails that are all connected with simple automations. If they buy this, then take them on this journey. If they don't buy this, then subscribe them to these emails. If they don't buy this and they don't buy this, and then send them these emails. Again, these are one-time simple automations that you might need to write down to get a bird's eye view of what the journey would look like, but just make it as simple as possible on a napkin. Go here, then here, then here. It's like a choose your own adventure book, if you remember those in the 80s and 90s. But think of your funnel as more than just one time offering a thing. And as you build out your business and you have more offers, This is where you can really maximize revenue automatically by taking all of your new email subscribers through a journey that makes sure they get the right product that's a good fit for them. And it might be multiple products, it might just be one, but this is very simple to do. But start simple, and then you can expand on your funnel from there. So there you go. Your 5 ways to maximize your email funnel revenue. Very simple. Order bumps, upsells, cart abandonment emails, follow-up emails for offers they didn't quite get, and then creating an offer journey. Again, if you didn't start today with an email funnel in place and you're like, I don't even have one, then grab my 5-day email template you can use. It's a great starter funnel, and it's made me hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. Just click the link below this video or go to grahamcochran.com/5days. It's the number 5 days. If you have a funnel though, question 1, are you doing all 5 of these things? If so, you're crushing it. You really, really are. What's next for you then? Where do you need to go from here in your funnel journey? If you haven't implemented all 5 of these, what's one that you could implement this week? Okay, don't put the pressure on yourself to implement all of these, but what is one that you could implement this week? Leave a comment below. I'd love to see. And that's how I want you to think. Don't try to do it all, but do something this week to maximize your email funnel revenue. It all compounds. It'll all add up together. That's all I got for you, my friend. Hope this was helpful. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching wherever you are. Hey, have fun working on your funnel. It'll be worth it. Serving people, increasing your revenue, all automatically. Don't we live in a glorious day and age when we can do this? Super grateful, and I'm grateful for you. Have an amazing rest of your week, and I'll see you in another episode real soon.